Hey, Dan here. And there's a reason why this is called Chart of the Day because I'm just kind of showing you chart. I could call it Charts of the Day. I'm actually thinking about changing this series to Fits in 5 or something like that because I don't like to go over 5 minutes. Submit your name if you have an idea. But today I just want to go over, there's no trade here, so if you're looking for a trade, unless you want to sell something short, but if you're looking for a trade, then just go look someplace else. Not going to happen here. I want to just look at the airline stocks because they do make a difference. You know, they make a huge difference and they show you a lot about what the market's doing. We see the jets here, all these, the airline stocks. They had been looking really good, you know, pulling back to the 100, similar to where they did here, and then took off. So I'd kind of drawn this pattern, and it looks like maybe we're going to run higher. We did for a day, and then a little fake out, nice move higher, and then now we're down here. So this doesn't bode well for the economy. I want to look at some others. And again, I'm just showing you this just so you know. There's no big conclusion here other than this is a bad sign for the whole market as far as making money on stocks going up. It doesn't mean that these are forecasting a big move to the downside. It just means that you know, the airlines aren't flying. And I go into more detail in this in our premium section, just so you know. Spirit Airlines, below the 200. JetBlue, looks like jet through to me, well below the 200. These are going lower. SkyWest, this little dinky one is going lower as well. Alaska, going lower, below the 200. Love, below the 200. Delta, below the 200. Wow, I don't think I'm going to take that. And then there's Hawaiian Holdings. Nobody flying to Hawaii either. Actually, a lot of people are flying to Hawaii. From what I understand, it's a real spit show over there. But the airline is not doing well. The bottom line is that these things are going lower. And because of that, I would be very cautious about making some wide sweeping generalization that the market's just going to move higher. Oh, inflation, it's actually good for the market, and it is, unless it gets too high. But I would just be really careful because these things are going lower, but they're not low enough to where you say, if you're a big money manager, they're not low enough to where you say, wow, the airlines look cheap relative to the market. So relative to the market, this is where I want to be. You're not going to see that yet, and until you do start seeing that, this is a group and a sector that you just kind of want to stay away from, and you need to be very cautious about the market in general. So, and again, members, I have a lot more to say about that. I'll kind of present you both sides of that argument in our weekend update. So, all right, everybody, I'll see you Monday.